Well, definitely important because we're speaking to all of these like really big people that know a lot more about this stuff, and we're still just fifth graders, but it feels really good.
You're making a lasting impact on your community. Even if you leave the community, it's still gonna be there.
It's kind of surreal because I read about all these people who have done all this stuff, and now I'm one of the people.
Feels really good that we can explain something that somebody might not even know about, but like we can teach them about it and make an impact.
Feels great because even though we're still at a young age, we're still able to add an impact.
When I got selected to be like a presenter, it felt like as like a 10-year-old, we could actually make a change in our world instead of watching the adults trying to make the change for us. And people will listen to us if we talk loud enough.
It felt really like fulfilling. Like I was like actually doing something that could help a lot of people.
Personally, it makes me feel awesome that this is something I'm able to actually do. I'm able to go out and help my community, helping take care of bats.
It feels great knowing that our project can really make an impact no matter, like it might have started small, but it can grow and it can become bigger.
When we first chose this topic, we knew it would be impactful, but I don't think any of us really knew the huge scope of it. But as we learned more, we realized how big of an issue it was, and I think we definitely felt a little more like importance in this project, and that's why we dedicated so much time.
If this could happen here, then what about other places? What could happen? It feels like there's a really bright future.
Myself, I've learned that I can definitely make a change, but then I realized that I have to put work into it. I can't just sit on the couch and wait for something to happen.
It's helped me become a better person as like try to educate other people and encourage them to not litter everywhere and to be more mindful because it's affecting our environment and other animals' lives. But since it goes down the creek and into the Chesapeake Bay, it could affect a lot more other people.
When you learn about this stuff, you're like, oh, that's a big problem. And then when you share it with the community, they're also like, oh, so then everyone else gets like a chance to help too.
Us experimenting and learning more about our community, its native plants, specifically the problems in our community, has really opened my eyes. Like on the way to school, I see things that I think we could improve on, a whole lot of gears turning in my head.
And also, it taught us like about all the negative things and the ways we can improve our lives here at school and at home.
And you don't have to be like a scientist, like in a lab coat or in a lab to make a difference or do science. And I can go out in my backyard or go to my local stream or creek, and I can test kits and upload them, and I can make a difference even if I'm not, a scientist or an adult.
Something I've learned about myself is that I can stand up for others and I can also stand up for nature.
I've learned that I can be a lot more determined to actually get things done because it hasn't been an easy process.
I have some good ideas, not all of them are great, but they can also be corrected by other people. Like if you combine your ideas together, they can form a really good idea.
We definitely learned a lot of research skills, presentation skills, like how to arrange a presentation.
We really learned about prioritization and how to stay organized.
And not getting distracted. That was a big problem.
Yes.
One thing I learned about myself is that I really like to draw, even though it's not the best drawings in the world.
You learn that you're good at talking to people, or you learn that you're good at writing if you're writing one of the slides, and it just kind of helps you discover more about yourself.
For me doing this, I can see that my voice does matter, and that by doing this, I can make a change for not just my community, but for other people who worldwide to see this.
There are people out there who want to help, and you can make your project so much better by just asking.
They're not alone. There's other people helping, and together we can really make a big impact.
Small things can go a very long way. Before I went into this project, I didn't really think much about our creek. I knew it was back there, but after exploring into this project, I thought about how the fact that me throwing away just one tiny careless trash goes all the way over there and affects the water I'm drinking. So even if you think you have something small in your head, it actually could be a really big problem. So you should pursue it.
Never giving up is very important because I know we've had many ideas. We've worked on many different projects, and I know we would have never gotten here if we had given up on the first failed project. So I think, you'll get there eventually, and starting is definitely a very hard part of it. So just start and you can make a difference.
Don't give up, and in the end you'll be proud of yourself because you made a difference in your community. It really matters.
If you do want to change something, you have to educate yourself fully on what you want to do to change, because you could potentially learn of any problems that may arise, or all you'll need to do, or an estimate of how long it will take.
You need to work hard and express with your teammates what you want to do.
Don't question, will people like this? Is this doable? If you put this out in the world and it's not doable, you've taught someone something. Maybe they can do something better than you. Maybe an adult heard you and thinks, yeah, we should do this. There's no point to not propose an idea that could have potential greatness.
Yeah, and just adding on, just no dreamer is too small. If you have the passion, it will be done.
Don't wait, because life is too short to just sit there and just see all these other people doing things and you not trying to help do something in your community. Just try, because the little bit that you do matters a lot for somebody.
If you have an interest in helping your community, then you should go help your community, because you can make a change. Your determination is literally your fuel.